All right, guys. So let's go through titles. We're on Boy's World. This is an interesting clip. Let's guys listen.
Well, in all previous recessions, once the economy bottomed out and production increased, unemployment decreased. But in the Great Recession, because of new and improved technologies, fewer and fewer workers were required in all sectors. With so many people forced from their jobs, the traditional economic recovery was impossible.
Exactly. By the year 2018, only 15% of the population had jobs. America was divided into two camps: a highly skilled and educated, prosperous elite, and an unemployed, destitute majority. What happened next, Garth?
Well, the people who didn't have jobs were very unhappy, and they started making trouble. Like they'd bomb buildings and have riots and kill people and stuff.
Right. And that was the beginning of what we now know as, class?
The Second American Revolution.
Right. And we'll stop there for today. Harrison, can you stay behind?
Think you'll manage to graduate this time? Think you'll ever learn how to spell graduate?
Keep moving, Morris.
This is very...
Your grades are starting to creep up again, Harrison.
I know, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Do you want me to see Dr. Eisenstock again?
I think that would be best.
Harrison, what is the first article of the new American Constitution?
That all men are not created equal. It's the responsibility of the government to render them so.
Indeed. Well, son, you are one of those men, and for all intents and purposes, I am the government.
So that's from Mr. Smith, I think is who posted that. Yeah, Mr. Smith at Westwood Parking. And that is from, I don't know, it looks like if you've seen Lord of the Rings, that's Frodo's. Is it Frodo? Yeah, Frodo is the younger Baggins. And then this guy is Samwise. But I don't know what movie this is. Let me look and see if they have it here. I don't think that I saw it before, but it's in a wild clip. It's like that. It reminds me of the 2016 X-Files, if you've seen that. They have something that's like similar to this in that it says, I think in the 2016 X-Files, they talk about a pandemic that goes global, kind of like V for Vendetta. But a lot of this predictive programming stuff happens all the time. Let me see if this is... Harrison Bergeron is the movie. Huh. I'm going to have to watch that. 1995. It's not too old. It's still in the range. You can watch that. Hour 39. Computer's slow with this streaming. Yikes. All right. So we got the Harrison Bergeron. Of course, it's another interesting clip that I saw today was this Bill Gates talking about, he was asked by a BBC reporter if he should be flying private all around the world while he tells everyone else they have to stop eating meat, take all sorts of shots, experience austerity on a mass level in every sector of your life. Listen to what he says.
It's the charge that if you are a climate change campaigner, but you also travel around the world in a private jet, you're a hypocrite.
Well, I I buy the gold standard of funding Climeworks to do direct air capture.
So you travel around the world in a private jet. You're a hypocrite.
Well, I buy the gold standard of funding Climeworks to do direct air capture that far exceeds my family's carbon footprint. And I spend billions of dollars on climate innovation. So, you know, should I stay at home and not come to Kenya and learn about farming and malaria? Anyway, I mean, I'm comfortable with the idea that not only am I not part of the problem by paying for the offsets, but also through the billions that my Breakthrough Energy group is spending, that I'm part of the solution.
What do you say to the charge that if you are
He's part of the solution. You heard it there. He can do what he wants. So whatever he wants. It's fucking scumbag. Guy, you guys know the deal. If you don't know about old Billy Boy, I don't think I could talk too much about him without this thing getting deleted. Seems like anytime I even come close to talking about this dude, something gets, you know, I get dinged with a warning, community guidelines warning. But anyways, this fucking guy is, you know, wants fart bags for your cows. Doesn't want you to eat real beef. Wants you to eat his fake beef. His lab created garbage. Or his, you know, Beyond Meat soy cakes. While he flies around in the jet and spends his, well, I'm spending billions flying to Kenya and helping that, whatever the fuck he said, and figuring out stuff and figuring out farming in Kenya. Shut the fuck up, dude. These people make me sick. All right, next clip.
Anti-fascist youth organizations to the very opposite.
Hold on. This is a BBC clip about Russia in, you know, back in the early Putin days when they were his opposition back in the day.
Surkov turned Russian politics into a bewildering, constantly changing piece of theatre. He used Kremlin money to sponsor all kinds of groups, from mass anti-fascist youth organizations to the very opposite, neo-Nazi skinheads. And liberal human rights groups who then attacked the government. Surkov even backed whole political parties that were opposed to President Putin. But the key thing was that Surkov then let it be known that this was what he was doing, which meant that no one was sure what was real or what was fake in modern Russia. As one journalist put it, it's a strategy of power that keeps any opposition constantly confused. A ceaseless shape-shifting that is unstoppable because it is indefinable. Surkov turned Russia...
Interesting. Sounds like what we got going on right now. Also, I forgot to put the Dan stuff. Oh, the bad weather. Let me get into the bad weather machines. Hold on here. So, this is a super interesting clip that I saw today. I believe it was Mr. Smith as well. Let's give Mr. Smith a follow. How about that? You earned it, bud. All right, I don't know what that was. Apologies here. Let's not hit that follow quite yet. I see you, Mr. Smith. All right, let's go to these likes from Bory's World. Let's go to the earthquake machine. Getting there, guys. Hold on. Easy. Hold the door. I'm usually not on this computer. I can see why you need a better computer to stream. There we go. Mr. Smith. I knew it was Mr. Smith. All right. Listen to this. The old weather machine, the old earthquake machine. I don't know if you guys heard. Turkey got hit with a big earthquake 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? No, 3 days ago? 4 days ago? 17,000 dead, or over 17,000 dead as of right now, and like 67,000 injured. And like entire cities are taken out. Some theorist, obviously not me. My opinion is whatever the YouTube permitted opinion is allowed to be, but some mischievous and wrong-thinking individuals have speculated that the Turkey incident was a HARP-generated weather incident, which is, if you don't know about HARP, like cloud seeding and stuff like that, I don't want to get. Let's watch this clip right first. But basically, HARP makes weather, and they're related. It's like a government, like black budget. They're not black budget. They're like an officially. It's an agency, but the what they actually do and what we are allowed to hear that they do is, or I mean, you have John Brennan saying that they have cloud seeding and that sort of thing going on, but what is publicly stated, not at the speeches, but to the public, because it's stated publicly, like by John Brennan, play that, but it's a lot of funny business with the weather, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. And this adds, if you haven't read the tweet, it says former Japanese finance minister says he handed over control of the Japanese financial system to American and European oligarchs because Japan was threatened by an earthquake machine. Let's check this out.
Heizo Takenaka, the former Japanese finance minister, over why he handed over control of the Japanese financial system to a group of American and European oligarchs. He and his envoy told me that it was because Japan had been threatened by an earthquake machine. I did not believe it at the time. However, when I started exposing some of their doings, I was told by the Japanese security police that because of what I had said on places like rents.com, that Niigata City was going to be hit by an earthquake. 2 days later, Japan's largest nuclear reactor was the exact epicenter of 2 earthquakes, both 6.8 in magnitude. That was too much of a coincidence for me. So I started doing research and found out about HARP, H-A-A-R-P. And I realized that they really did know how to make earthquakes. And they do it by shooting a 1 billion watt microwave into the ionosphere, which is a part of the atmosphere that has a lot of energy in it, that pushes the ionosphere up into outer space, and then it rebounds. And the way it rebounds can cause earthquakes. Just like an opera singer can break a glass by singing at a certain level, or by dragging your fingernails on a blackboard, you feel a weird sensation. If they adjust the vibration for the rock underneath their target site. They can do that.
Interesting stuff. So you heard it there from him about, one method for creating. That's the earthquake machine. There's other methods for creating rain, creating different, drought, different weather patterns, hurricanes. I don't want to get into all that because it's obviously not allowed to get into too in depth on here in the live stream, and also I don't endorse that stuff. But it's out there. It's not really as out there as it used to be, which is unfortunate for the
Last year, I
youngsters
confirmed
that I'm trying to get the message out to, which is unfortunate. So I will tell you, youngsters, that you're on the right path, I guess, even though half the people are going to call you crazy. But we go on. This is a cool tweet. Matt Ishiba. I mean, it's not a cool tweet, but I don't like I don't like I'm him move, but whatever. This spent more than $2 billion to buy 57% stakes in Lions, and they traded for Kevin Durant. Wonder how much he say he had in that, and yeah, it's making a splash. But that's beside what I'm doing here. All right, we did bad weather. Now we're doing Trump versus Big Ron. Trump tweeted or Truth Socialed. So I don't know if anybody saw it, but he Truth Socialed out a picture of Big Ron with some girls at a party.
And also,
he looked pretty sober, and I don't know. Basically, he was calling Ron a pedophile. Or, I guess being, it was unclear if they were underage or anything, or if he was even doing anything inappropriate. It was just a picture where Trump's got pictures with Epstein, so I don't know what he's trying to say. He's trying to use the guilty by association due to pictures. Old Donnie Boy's gonna be running up against a hard wall there. So here's Ron's response.
I spend my time delivering results for the people of Florida and fighting against Joe Biden. That's how I spend my time. I don't spend my time trying to smear other Republicans.
So, I mean, he's not the best at the old smackers, but, throwing those dingers out there like Trump is. But, I mean, he actually does shit what Trump doesn't do. Trump just talks. I mean, Trump does, shot pushing, and lockdown extending, and mail-in okaying, mail-in ballot okaying, and J6 deserting. But aside from that, he doesn't do much. I like this. The Free says this isn't 2016. No one is surprised by Trump anymore. You can't reheat old French fries. I like that. You can't reheat old French fries, man. It just is what it is. The boy's done. He's toast. A joke. Should have done more in 2020 when he had the chance. And I think he's fucking 80 now. So, get Ronnie Boy in there. Sam Hyde challenges Hassan Abi, or whatever his name is. Casually hit. I love that. Casually hit 425 for 6 after my new PR post-COVID. That's super high. I put a belt on for it, but I'm happy to feel higher weights in my hands again. I mean, that's cool. It's good weight, I guess. Solid. Sam Hyde had a chance to calm down and think stuff over. I just hate how he said casually hit. Like, it's all right if it was hard, brother. If it was a casual, why didn't you do 10? I mean, I guess that's the best question. If it's a casual and you hit it and you got the belt on for it, smack 10 out of those bitches. If it was that easy. But anyways, make it a really hit 425 for 10 after my new PR post-COVID. And your boss dog it even more. Beside the point. Sam Hyde challenges him to a fight. Sam Hyde is the GOAT. If you haven't seen his TED Talk, you go check it out. It's one of the best TED Talks I've ever seen. Hey, I had a chance to calm down and think stuff over. Really changed my worldview on some stuff, bro. Your stream helped. So you'd be cool to do a fight soon. In parentheses with you. I think he's genuine. I think he's a changed man. And I think Hassan should give him a shot. I think there's a newfound respect there, and I love that. I love that matchup. It's about the same size and weight. I think that'd be a brawl. I think Hassan's got a little bit of that Turk in him. He's got a little fighter in him. Okay, so am I going with Sammy Boy? Of course, I'm going with Sammy Boy. But and then Joey B.
Be a world leader who changed places with Xi Jinping. Name me one. Name me one. Name me a world leader who changed places with Xi Jinping. Name me one. Name me one.
Still trying to figure out what he means by that. I guess I should probably watch State of the Union, but it's a weird one. Dave Collum, also a GOAT, talking about how he got Thai takeout this week and it was a ghost town. He's wondering if anybody has any anecdotes about cat consumers. Then somebody posted this, which is somebody cooking. I think somebody said it was guinea pigs, but I mean, these are some big old rats if they are rats. But that's there's an uncropped version, but there's a Sweet Greens right across the street. And it is in Queens, so interesting. It's been confirmed. It was confirmed online that it was in Queens. People were saying that this is something called cuy, so it's just some sort of guinea pig in Peru. That's like a delicacy, but man, that's this is not a sign of great eats. If that's what you're seeing, if you're drooling over the cuy and not a steak, I mean that's what they want. They want us eating rodents and bugs. Here in Germany, I have a feeling people are not spending more money for devaluation. Fiat mindset. Probably. Everyone's just spending what they got before it'll end. Who knows? Anyways, getting carried away. It's been 25 minutes. Only wanted to go for 20, so that's it. Appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll be on tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know. Gonna try it out. We'll see.